in this conceptual campaign. Does sound like fun. As a recap from last session, you all were staying at Guts and Garters, the tavern one of the taverns in Goldport, kind of waiting to hear back from your new ally, who's going to help you get to the surface. Killing a bit of time by talking arm wrestling and gambling. Excuse me. Didn't pick up there.
I don't remember which conversation we left off with, or whose conversation we left off with.
I believe we left off with Prisma and Cordelia. They had just done the arm wrestling. I'm going to jump back over with both Runnis and Celia, as I think this timeline where we're kind of jumping between. I think we moved forward a bit with the Prisma and Cordelia stuff, so I think we're going to go back a little bit and do some stuff with both Runnis and Celia, and then we'll catch back up present. Probably.
I think, yeah, so we're finishing up the poker game, possibly, and then don't know if we'll have time to do the challenging the champion for arm wrestling before we switch back.
All right. And let's, we're going to, are you two wanting to continue gambling? As a recap, you decide to take some shots at gambling with a handful of other patrons of this tavern. The art is in the channel. As a repeat, it's a over. There's a drow woman, a dragonborn man, elegantly dressed tiefling man, and this human kind of a, is it the term gray fox sort of thing? Kind of gambler that's kind of sitting in the back, on the opposite side of the table. What would you like to do?
His last name gives the human's last name gives me anxiety.
Why is that?
It's like his parents tried to name him Secret Task and just went Stask.
Yeah, I don't think that's come up in conversation.
Screams like important character, like plot hook.
It was a trick. My last name is actually Trask.
Yes, Grant Trask. You've seen through his disguise.
So part of me still wants to make the mind goblin jokes.
Yeah, no, I mean, name generators do come up with some interesting stuff, though I think that one was doing some amalgamation stuff. Sometimes the stuff that those name generators come up with is just wild. Man. What would you all like to do?
I mean, is anyone interested in, or
So did you guys want to do like a couple more rounds? Oh yeah?
I was going to see if they were interested, because they each just lost 10 gold to me.
Yeah, they lost
which is
a lot
apparently
of
a lot.
Actually,
Apparently that's a lot. Not sure if anyone's interested in trying to get it back, or if they're just going to fold out of the game itself.
Me, Celia's interested.
Alright. Let me roll a few more. Oh, yeah. You do see that this Dragonborn man, are you wanting to continue? Are you suggesting to continue with the 10 gold, or are you wanting to try upping the ante to something else?
I mean, it seemed like doing that would have been a bad thing last time I tried with 50 gold. I guess I'll just try with 5 gold as a starter, I guess.
Yeah, I think the Dragonborn's like, oh, I think I ought to head home. I've lost enough money tonight.
Coward.
But I mean, I rolled for them.
Cordelia said it, not me.
You hear her like from over the table, just like standing up on the chair, just screaming when you hear like you're about to quit gambling. Coward.
So, are you wanting to?
Smell like bitch in here.
You said 5. Are you aiming to move it up to 15, or are you moving it down to 5, or are you keeping it at 10?
Oh, I'm asking if these guys are up with Annie and Explorers. Not that we can drop it.
The rest of them are open to it. High risk, high reward. The drow says.
High risk, high reward. Might come away with more than what you came.
Might. All right.
That's right.
Grant actually goes, all right. You all ready then? The rest are ready.
Grant.
Yep.
Grant is okay. So it's the old man. No. Who's at the table with this exactly? It's the drow, the
it's
tiefling, the old man, and the.
Yeah, the Dragonborn has left. He left. He's cashed out. Did you all want to continue with the old initiative, gambling initiative, minus the Dragonborn, or do you guys want to try and just reshuffle the order and have everybody roll anew?
Like reshuffle, I think, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
We want to keep the old.
Yeah. Roll a d20 and add nothing, and this is just going to determine the order.
Oh, give me why.
I think I did d6 before. I don't know why. Oh, that is not good, Celia. Okay. Got the new gambling initiative in there. And let's see. It starts with Grant. And does everybody remember the rules for this, or did you want to refresh?
2d6 and then 1d6 closest to 12, or 12 until someone busts.
Yeah, it's 2d6. Try and get closest to 12. Yeah. I mean, you basically nailed it on the head. Okay. So Grant is going to go. Right. And then we are going to continue just being open about the rolls, not try and hide that because I feel like that adds extra confusion. But Grant gets a 8.
Pretty decent, but will you risk it with a biscuit later?
Yeah. Exciting also gets an 8. Thronist, it is your turn.
And so D6 rather, was it a D?
Yeah, 2d6.
Ooh. Oh, that's a 9.
A 9. Nice.
9.
Lorelei. Also rolls a 9. And then Celia, it is yours.
8.
8. Okay.
So the final tally is.
You and Lorelei have 9s. Everybody else has 8s. It's a lot of 8s. Right? Grant is going to go again.
Biscuit.
2. He got a 10. Yeah, that's the thing of it's like you always hit on a 10 because the maximum you can get would be right at 21 in blackjack. I guess the equivalent is you always hit on an 8.
And it's
The
6.
maximum you can get is a 6. He got a 10 though. Exciting. Got a 5.
But wouldn't it be a
close.
what? Is it an 8 or a 6? Because with D6, the maximum you could get is a 12.
Well, with 2d6, the maximum you can get is a 12. But if you roll in the first round, when you roll 2d6, and if you roll an 8 on the follow-up round, the second round, you should roll you should always roll, because if you're rolling 1d6, the maximum that you can get is 6. And that's right. 8 plus 6 is 12. Wait, no, that's 14.
Yeah, no,
I am wrong.
That was a mapping for a second. I was like, 14.
I'm sorry, that is wrong. Yeah, which is exemplified because Exciting just hit on an 8 and got a 5, which is 13. So yeah, I don't know what I was thinking there. That's my bad. So he busts. Athronis, it is your turn. You have a 9.
I'd like to think that this was like we actually had to explain this math to him. This was canon.
No, that is me. Well, and that's also partially because on the video that I got this from, the recommendation was to always like mathematically you can have the NPCs just always hit on 8. So I think that might have been the alternate version where
Sorry, someone said math? I'm just
Sorry.
messing with you.
Math.
I mean, I am a little
Math.
surprised because does Prisma not like statistics?
Prisma does love statistics, yes. However, he was like, how do I put it? He's scared of Celia right now. She gives these rancid like vibes.
Your aura is
Palpable.
intimidating.
Good.
Okay.
As it should be.
Yeah. So he's like, Prisma, been alive forever. I don't think he can actually dive. He's, just in someone's head. Still fucking
Let's try it.
terrifying. Yeah. He's like, you know what? Still not gonna try it. Not gonna risk it. But no, I really wanted to do. I wanted to mess with him. I was gonna do so that when they rolled the dice, as soon as the dice hit the table, you just see like dozens of dice just come out of nowhere. It's just kind of causing confusion.
All right. Othronus, you have a 9. What would you like to do?
Yeah. Just roll it. I risk, I reward.
Yeah.
Ooh. So that's a 3. And unless my math is off, that's 11.
That is
My math off.
9 plus 3 is 12. You got it
My
exactly.
math is off. Damn it. I'm actually a little mad at myself. What the hell?
I guess we're just all having an off math
It's
night.
basic math. I have the numbers in front of me. Why did I think that was 11?
You're fine. You're fine.
Just if Cordelia ends up being the only one who can do math today, then I think we're in a world of trouble.
I'm gonna ask how strong this stuff is we're drinking, because this seems like
Listen, it's definitely not good tasting, but it does get you tipsy.
then it's
The
really
very
fun.
doing its job, yeah. All right, Lorelai, seeing that you got a 12, basically she has nothing to lose. She's gonna hit. It was a 6, so she busts. Celia, you have an 8.
Come on, Celia. You can do it. You can do it. You have an 8. If you get a 3, you also get a 12.
No, she would need to get a 4.
I got a 4.
Oh,
Hold on. I
You
was
got
like,
a
wait, no,
4.
I got excited. And then I was like, wait, did it 3? Hold on. And then I had to double check myself. I don't know why I listened to you. You've been wrong with math all day. God damn it.
So no, yeah, you did get a 12 as well because you had an 8 before. Now you got plus 4 is 12.
Wow, Prisma's magic is so powerful. It even works on a meta level.
Is that how it works? It just sucks out everyone else's magic or math capabilities and just takes it for himself.
Maybe. Maybe.
I guess, yeah, maybe. So, and it's working on the DM too, I guess.
Okay, so 2 12s.
Yeah,
Always or just split the pot?
2 12s. I'll give the option of you can either split or there's a roll. I'll say this is actually like a built-in roll. Either split or roll. Each roll a d6, and whoever gets higher gets the pot. And if it is equal, then you guys just split anyway.
I mean, I'm fine splitting. I'll leave the choice to her.
No, she doesn't want to split. She wouldn't. If anything, I actually want to see if I could do a sleight of hand check on his dice, whatever he rolls, to change it.
I don't.
Oh, you're
think
trying to get
that's gonna work
disadvantage and
on.
just roll
Yes.
normal yourself?
Yes.
Don't think that. I don't think that would work with
Are you
doing
trying to
it
do,
on
like,
his
a
dice,
dice
unless you're trying to
switch?
do like. Unless you have like specialty dice, or unless you're like using like if you have a
Loaded
spell that might work on this.
No.
Hmm.
How exactly would this
You're
work?
not
Like,
touching it.
unless you're going to try to distract everyone and then just like flip the die.
Well, if you have prestidigitation or some kind of illusion magic, you could always just make the faces of the dice change.
I don't think prestidigitation will allow me to change the face.
Now you need minor illusion,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the basic,
Oh, really? Oh.
the cantrip. Yeah,
I think
minor
I chose
illusion.
that one instead.
Oh yeah, mini
Oh.
illusion. You could say the dice or whatever, but they can technically still like perception. Hey, what's up with this? Like it's glitchy.
I'm trying to.
I mean, she can try and distract me. Maybe that gives me disadvantage, but I have no
Because
idea.
I kind of
low
low key
You're
want to
just gonna,
see
like-
if I could potentially use like a volo snatch to pull the dice towards me.
I will say you
roll
can try like doing it to you can try doing it. I mean, I would say you could try doing it like mid-roll to like pull it like towards you just a little bit, and like it would like roll different than it would have rolled, but that would still just be a random roll.
I
don't
have
know
no
how
idea
well
if this
that
would be an advantage or disadvantage. Like,
Yeah, because I mean, I think it would just basically cancel itself out.
mid-roll, then like there's no definitive high or low. Like, because if you waited until it was solid and then try to do it like it kept going, maybe, but that might seem like
You know what I'll
suspicious.
say? If you, man, I'm trying to think of like how to rule this.
invisible sleight of hand would be so useful right now.
Oh, I know.
Like that telekinesis
like a
or like that
invisible
one
magic,
feat.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
get one of like
telekinetic.
I think it's telekinesis. Yeah, that one. That feat. It's a good feat for this kind of stuff. Invisible pickpocketing,
Perfect for this stuff.
random high fives.
High five.
Ah, yes, secret high fives.
Woo.
You know, as soon as like someone holds up their hand to do something, like then they go, "Whoa, someone just high fived you."
What was that? Felt like somebody was trying to high five me.
Is there a ghost that high fives people in this bar?
I'm gonna say
Is
Not
it
in
the
this bar.
80s? Did someone from the 80s die?
I mean, you do know of a haunted tavern. You run it.
We do. We do. New service, ghost high fives.
Woo.
that
I mean,
costs
if it's too
one
complicated, we
platinum
could just
each.
do a straight roll. I'm fine with that.
I'll say you can do a perception check and in like that to determine like both of you would roll. Then you roll a perception check to see if you would notice what he was going to roll quick enough for it to seem natural, and then have him roll again. I'll just do that because I could add on like Arcana checks or like.
Well, that's the thing. Do you do
magical
something to
sleight of hand,
distract everybody? Because like what you want is when you think you see what it's going to roll on, do something to distract everybody. You draw their second just for a second, and then you do the pull thing.
Now that would be let's start with let's just start with a flat roll because you might just win automatically.
You know what would be a really good distraction if she suddenly looked like a drow?
I just drop my disguised self.
She's sitting
Right.
there, and then,
Everyone's
like,
just
you
like,
got
hold up,
them down,
what?
like,
And then
holy shit, there's two of them. How drunk am I?
You do that, and like 5 other people like lose their disguises in the tavern.
As
Like, yeah,
well.
no shit.
It's all drow this whole time.
Yeah, somehow Althronus, Cordelia, and Prisma were all also drow.
Like, oh, this is awkward.
How did that happen?
You don't know.
Cordelia, what's it like to be
I wanted
tall?
you to feel self-conscious and judged, so I just kind of went in on the joke too.
No, that is not the case. So let's just roll, and then we'll see who wins.
I got a 4.
4.
I got a 5.
Oh, 5. If you want, I'll say roll a perception check to see if you notice in time to make it seem natural.
Would I roll my own to see if I notice her doing this, or would I be none the wiser?
16.
Amen.
I'll say sure. You can. Let's wait until she does it, or see if she does it. Are you gonna try and use like photo snatch to like pull it forward?
I am.
This will basically be activating it and then deactivating it really quickly,
Yes,
so it doesn't actually gain enough momentum to come to your hand.
correct.
Now, are you doing something to distract people, or are you just gonna wing it and hope nobody notices?
How noisy is this bar?
It's got a moderate level of noise, but not a ton. I'm gonna say go ahead and roll. Let's say intelligence sleight of hand.
Okay.
This was happening while we were doing the arm wrestling thing, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Wouldn't there have been an uproar up the top?
I'll say there's a conditional +1 because it is up there and they're focused. It's a audio thing versus a visual thing.
22.
I see. That's better. That's right.
I see. Okay. I'm gonna say, Thronis, you can roll perception if you would like. Let me
Okay.
roll these for others.
I do want to let you guys know I am counting out all my rolls on my fingers because I doubt myself now on my math.
How many fingers do you have?
I'm like, okay. My last roll was 14. I was like, okay, plus 7. And I'm like, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And then another plus 1. 22.
Okay.
Well, she's
Now-
married, so it's my fingers too. It's our fingers.
She's using
gotta
your
count 'em all.
fingers.
Fingers? Alright, thought for a second she was going for toes as well.
I mean, if she's using fingers
With
and toes, I can get her up to 40.
But then she still needs a few of his fingers out.
Yeah.
Gotta call him into the room and say, like, hey, I need you to get in here. I need your fingers. 2, 3.
Get in here. Take your
Got
shoes
it.
off.
Wait, no, I guess it would be 80
What
if
the
it's... Man, if we had a large enough audience, I'd say somebody clip that. If somebody is listening, clip that. I can clip that.
Matthew, if you're listening, clip
We
that.
can, in fact, make a quotes channel.
Good.
Oh, God. A deck of mini tails out of context? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
This
Yeah,
will be
definitely
remembered,
down for
Crystal. I think we've all got plenty of moments of sus things that we've said.
Or things that just out of context just really don't come off well.
My mind goes back to the whole Merces wanting Sid's meat situation.
Indeed.
Yes, we love the meat.
Like,
Gross.
and the zombie asks you to go and get your friend's meat. And you
How else was I supposed to interpret that?
obey without complaint.
Without complaint.
That was on my to-do list already.
Takes out a clipboard. See, it's right here.
I'm just imagining, like, Mercer's, like, cutting a slice off of Sid's arms, like, get your mind out of the gutters, guys.
Oh my fucking god.
You just see him examining him by the like, where's the meat thickest, just so I know. I'm not a monster, Sid. I just need a slice.
Anyway.
Where is the meat thickest? Well, it depends on when you're asking.
Yeah. I was gonna try and make like a joke about it's like, well, how do we determine how thick Sid is? Referring to butt, not that. I guess that is also
give me a second. I'll show you the thickest part.
Question. Oh,
You see that
Okay.
brain
Anyway.
in that skull of his?
you know, the other kids in the orphanage used to call me Egghead.
Damn it. Before we get even more off track.
Yeah.
My perception was 6.
6. I do not think that's going to beat a 22.
No, I think I was distracted by something. I'm not going to say what it was, but I was very distracted.
I will say as well, if you have something else in mind, that's also perfectly fine. But if you wanted to say you were distracted by some of the hooping and hollering from the arm wrestling contest upstairs, that's also
No, someone from the table was distracting me.
And it was Celia.
Maybe. I mean,
There
she
might have
does look
been a
different,
very
so
well-placed hand somewhere.
and I was trying to figure out who it came from. Because right now, Celia doesn't look like Celia, so part of me keeps forgetting it's her. So I was just looking around to see, what the oof?
Does Othronus have the memory of a goldfish? Like respect.
I'm
Like,
just
as
that
honestly as
good at
possible.
disguises, guys. What?
She's just, I keep needing to remind myself that this is, Celia, but
Right.
doesn't look
Celia.
like her right now.
Uh,
So every time she does something weird, I need to remind myself, oh no, it's Celia.
So I'm gonna say, Othronus, go ahead and roll another d6 and see what it ends up on this time.
You guys remember, he has a 0 intelligence, 0 wisdom, right?
Yeah. His charisma does have a bonus, though, right?
He's a himbo.
Charisma is in fact a 16, so he's got it. Certainly
Himbo.
got it.
I mean, roleplay wise, he's got some intelligence, but
Oh, tell me you rolled a 6. That'd be so funny.
Yes.
Perfect.
Thank you.
So pretty much what happens is the others at the table, the other two don't seem to mind or care all that much, and particularly since this is determining, who between the two of you split gold, or how you split the gold. The drow woman, though, Lorelei, looks like a little bit like she was like a little bit like curious, like, oh hey, did she use some magic here, or is something going on? But then she kind of like
No, there's no way she
burst
did
out
that.
laughing like briefly, burst out laughing like very briefly, and then like caught herself and like no.
I'm gonna set the stabber on fire.
I'm just because I'm trying my best to focus back on the fact that I won because I'm still looking at each of the people at the table trying to figure out whose hand that was. So I haven't actually registered that I've won.
There is a very big facepalm from Celia.
He's like, I'm bad at math, so if the dealer doesn't say 21...
I was like, wait, no, you went over, so technically I win, so...
Is Othronus oblivious enough right now that he would like not notice if Celia just grabs the coins?
Well, no, he sees that it's
no,
done, so he's taking that split second. He figured that part out quick. He's going like just a quick back and forth of just you, and I'm just gonna roll something because there's only 4 of us left. It'd be like, am I counting that right?
No, it's 5.
5. That count because I'm not counting myself.
Yeah, so then 4.
Yeah, not including yourself and 4s. 4, yeah.
Yeah, 4. Because I'm looking at each of them, trying to see if I can get someone to recognize. Was that you? No. So I need to see who am I looking at first, suspiciously of like, was that you? So let's go, and I've numbered them all, 1 through 4. And how are we arranged in the table? Just so I know.
I would assume that you and, despite that there's like a different order, that you and Celia are sitting next to each other, unless you wanted to say that you sat in different spots on the table deliberately. I would say that it's...
No, I think we would be sitting next to each other.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Who's next to you, then, Celia?
Who's sitting on the left? Who's sitting on the right?
Yeah. Who's sitting on the side? Who's sitting on my left or right? Who's sitting on her left or right?
Well, who's sitting on?
I would say Celia is sitting on the right of Othronus.
Right of Othronus?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's. Lorelei, the drow woman, is on the left side of the two of you, and on the right is Exciting, that tiefling, and then on the opposite side between both of you is Grant.
Okay. Now let's see. Who do I look at first? Roll me a d4. That's a 2. So.
Who do you look at?
So I think I look at it's the second person. It's the second person to my left. Who's the second person to my left?
That would be Grant. Across from you.
Grant. All right. Then I look at Grant very quickly and just like see if he does anything to signal that it was him. Nothing.
Yeah, he
Maybe?
gives you like a quizzical look. It's like, why are you staring at me? But he doesn't say anything
1
at this point.
Alright, next is a 1, so it'd be the person directly to my left.
That would be Lorelei.
Lorelei, same thing.
She's got a little bit of a snicker, but you see both of her hands are above the table.
Yeah, so I'll see the snicker, but I'll notice more specifically her hands. Okay, so definitely no. Unless she has a third hand.
Or a foot.
Maybe a foot, but I don't think. Don't think that was a foot. And then another 2, so yeah. Something back. This would be Celia.
Celia?
Yeah, her hands are not visible. And I think there's actually she looks a little defeated.
Yeah, it's probably around now that you notice, oh hey, I won.
Oh sweet, I won. Oh no, she's sad. Well, that's very conflicting because I'm happy I won, but then she seems to be taking it harder than I thought she would.
But I cheated at everything.
Congratulations, big guy. You earned it.
Sweet. Another round on me. And I'll just hand some more gold to the waitress.
Yeah.
How much did I actually win from this? I don't trust my math skills right now.
So there's 5. Yeah, there's 5 people, including yourself. Not including yourself, that's 4 times the buy-in, which is 15. So that's 60 gold that you just got.
Sweet.
Could have just split it.
No,
You could have.
there's no fun in that.
I mean, I don't think I've ever heard you say there's no fun in like taking gold, but yeah, okay.
Listen, there's a difference between taking gold and winning gold.
I know, but I'm still going to take gold if I can. I'm not going to deny gold.
Take gold, but winning gold, also fun.
Still have the spirit
but
of fair play.
when I don't win gold, that's when I take gold.
I mean, that's still on the table.
All right. Would you exciting now actually asks, are you all interested in another round?
Maybe, though I do gotta ask. Do you guys know what's up with the and I point to the arm wrestling that happened upstairs? Because I was told that there's a champion up there for, and I kind of just flex my arm a bit.
Lorelai, just
Lorelai,
focus for a second.
yeah, Lorelai mentions, oh yeah, Rosanna, she stays up there, hangs around, and does her bets whenever she's not on a job, and she arm wrestles. Not much more to it. Unless you had some more specific question.
No, that's pretty much it. That sounds like fun.
Yeah. Care for another game, or did you want to try your luck with her?
And I look towards Steely. It's like, do you want to do another game, or should we go and try? Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna start drinking heavily after, like in a few more hands.
We also don't know when we're meeting.
Yeah. Like a decent amount of time has passed, but not like a ton. I'd say probably about a half hour since you came in here.
Why don't we get you upstairs and let you test your strength?
Yeah,
All right.
it's gonna be awesome.
You all step away from the table for the moment. I'm gonna say, let's say that you heard the cheering from up above. Let's say that you're coming up right around the time that Cordelia and Prisma were stepping away. So you all kind of run into each other on the top floor there.
So what are you doing?
Is this the way to the champion to arm wrestle?
Yep. Yep.
Sweet. You're going the right way.
Yep. So good luck, big guy.
Yeah. I got lucky at some card games though. That was fun.
I will say that Prisma is going to, tap his shoulder, just like, good luck. Hope you don't break an arm,
And he casts Bane.
Cast Bane. Go fuck yourself, bitch.
Cast Bestow Curse. Have fun.
I'm going to cast, I cast Fuck You and just stab him.
I know that spell. I pull out my own knife.
It's a good spell.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not gonna do anything. He's just a little, been drinking throughout this whole thing. Drinking.
Does he think he did something, but didn't realize he didn't cast the spell?
No, he's more like just using your shoulder to stay upright.
Steady himself. Yeah.
Yeah, and the illusion that he had on the table when he was explaining and trying to show Cordelia, his teacher, it's It's all gone. And
I'm really glad you didn't do anything because I was going to rage and that would have just killed anything. That was.
oof.
Oh no, not in the middle of the bar.
No. I would have cast if he was probably of sober mind. Probably like you seem like a cool guy. Here, have some strength, more strength. Fuck her up. You win back my money.
How much did you lose?
Oh, he's not saying that. He's not saying that. But well, actually, he would have said, yeah, I lost good money. I lost 20 gold. So
I'm gonna whisper something to like Celia, who's technically doesn't look like Celia. I probably shouldn't offer to give him that, right? People don't like it when you do that.
No.
Like out of pity, people don't like pity.
No, people don't like pity money. Well, some people like pity money.
Do you think he likes pity money?
He might. He might be crazy enough to like pity money.
Alright, if I don't win, I'll still see if he takes the pity money. Then we'll know a little bit more about him.
Are you heading over to the table?
Yes.
All right.
Do we want to split back to the other two here, or do we want to keep going with us?
I was going to ask, are you staying up here, or are you wanting to go and try your hand at something else for a bit?
You cheer me on?
sorry.
Rad.
How dare you?
That is perfect and in
It's
character.
only
You are
acceptable
drunk, and you are
if-
drowning your sorrows of loss.
Yeah, that's
is
definitely
only
Prisma. Like,
acceptable.
oh, there's the beer.
Method. That is how.
There was
we do it.
there's that worm swill. I think that's what it's called. I don't fucking.
Please tell me he at least like sparks when he burps.
A little bit, because it is electricity.
Yeah,
it
which is cool, 'cause it's not like- Like fire sparks. Like it's electrical little jolts.
Nice.
But it's one of those like kind of looks cartoony. Like he'll burp and his eyes kind of like bulge out a little bit when the fire comes out too.
Wait, fire or electricity?
Dang, how can I learn to do that?
Could
Your
you?
I don't-
ancestor fuck a blue dragon?
I just kind of do it. I was, I don't think awesomeness can just be. You have to just be born with it.
Natural talent.
This sounds like
Maximum
a
effort.
skill issue, so I will leave you to that.
Skill issue.
Now, here's the thing, because you know for a fact, Cordelia, that Othranus at one point had a potion that let him do cool stuff like this.
That's right.
Oh, don't you still?
No, I gave that to
Oh, that's right. You give it to
Paula
Paula.
for research. And if we figure out how to make a breath of like lightning and thunder breathing, Celia could totally like do that too.
Yeah.
Cordelia could totally do that too. There it is. Actually, everybody pick an element.
Oh, sorry.
Please,
Is he
whatever we
still
want.
gonna offer him the gold?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
He had
If he
like
wins or loses.
a quote-unquote hushed conversation with Celia, but that wasn't like it was a stage whisper, like a hand to the side of his face, but he didn't really whisper anything.
Wait,
But yeah, he's probably
how to
going to offer you
belch
gold.
gun smoke.
Burp bullets.
Exactly.
Do you want to belch like a black proof, like you just fired a gun, or
Yes.
that'd be an interesting one? Like maybe a little prestidigitation or minor illusion. Do you want it to be real, or do you want it just to look?
I mean, the illusion can still give intimidation factor.
Thaumaturgy.
I mean, if you're gonna go like that, then you might as well like make it look like you took a shot and you burped out fire, and then you're just little smoke comes out of your mouth.
True.
Are you heading over to arm wrestle this Minotaur?
Yes, we're going over and introducing ourselves, and
Do
we'll
it.
see
You
when
can
he's there.
beat him, big guy.
Are you guys going to come with us, or are you guys heading back downstairs?
I'm gonna go get a refill. All right, I'm gonna go get a refill.
I'm gonna watch this. Kick her butt.
Well, no, we're not fighting. We're not fighting, right?
Yeah, no, we're not
We'll
fighting.
sprain her wrist or something.
I don't want.
Man,
I'm kidding. Of
We're
course.
trying to
I
hurt
don't
each
want
other?
you to get hurt.
I'm so confused. Is this how you arm wrestle here? Like trying to rip each other's hands off?
I mean, I have ripped people's hands off, but that was because of other things, not with arm wrestling.
Yeah, no. Like when you're trying to pull them off somewhere heavy, or you just need something to beat with them. You need to beat them with something, but you don't have anything. So like their arm will do. So you just rip it off and you keep going.
Yeah, there's nothing quite like getting somebody to talk with beating them up with their own arm. It's a great intimidation tactic.
It is, but you got to make sure it's not the guy you're trying to get the information from, because like apparently bleeding out pretty easily when you don't have an arm.
Sometimes if they're quick enough, it'll work.
Yeah, but I'm not that good.
Yeah.
I usually have someone else do the talking. I just stay there, look mean, occasionally break something.
You're interested in giving an arm wrestle then, right?
Yeah. Orthronus, and I extend my hand out.
And she kind of. Are you extending it to shake or are you extending it to wrestle?
Shake. This is an introduction as far as he's concerned.
Yeah. She kind of sizes you up for a moment and then kind of extends a hand back out and says, "Press on." And this is, I mean, you're a big guy. This is definitely isn't like dwarfing, but you're not used to people hands being bigger than yours.
It's happened on occasion. I've like met a Goliath or two, or like a big old, like full-blooded troll, or orc, as it were.
Yeah, it happens, but it's rare.
So it happens, but it's rare.
He says, "All right then, you ready?"
As I'll ever be, and I just take off my jacket and put it on the side of the coast, so I'm just in my vest suit, and I just take off my hat.
All right.
Let the hair flow and let the horns breathe.
I like the eye patch, by the way. Very nice.
Oh yeah. Just it's best keep things from setting on fire.
Interesting, but I think I'm more interested in the arm wrestle right now. But right, let's do this. She kind of
No, if you're interested afterward, I'll definitely tell a story or two.
be interested. All right. She is going. We are going to start. And then
Yeah.
you remember the rules from before.
No.
So basically, it's a. I think I was doing pure strength before. I guess there's a question if we should do it.
Don't remember.
Instead,
Was it?
I'm gonna say let's just keep doing with pure strength with this. Just to keep
Okay.
consistent. At least for now.
That makes sense.
So yeah. She's gonna roll, and basically again. Oh, right. It's you start in the middle. There's 3 kind of 5 positions that you can be in. There's a middle position, and then there's an advantage either way. So you can have an advantage, or she could have an advantage. And then there's the victory condition. The victory positions. 1 win is equivalent to moving 1 position up. So somebody has to get either 2 or 3 wins in a row, basically, to win.
So 3 in a row to win, or just get enough to make them all the way down.
Yeah. Basically you have to get all the way down. And so that means that it can go back and forth for a while.
No, fair.
Right.
Fair.
She sized you up. Let me actually roll something here. All right.
Just gonna try something random.
Oh?
I like random. You want?
You like
you
random?
mind making it more interesting?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot to ask. Did you want to put money on this?
And I look
Or do you
over
have
to see,
something
like,
else in
do you
mind?
wanna?
Looking at me?
Yeah. Should we put money on this, or should we just make it normal?
Yeah, I will also say that there are other people around her that are actually putting bets on
Yes, Celia
various
is probably already gone to someone and is trying to put bets on Othronus.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Do whatever you want, big guy. It's your money.
Okay.
She says as
Yeah.
she's putting down like 20 gold on Othronus.
Yeah, so far, at least for the moment, all the bets seem to be weighted in her favor.
Yeah, probably. Do you mind if I ask her? Do you mind if I smoke while we do this?
I'm gonna have her roll an insight check on this to see if there's anything that she might find suspicious. I'm gonna give her.
This is totally me not setting up like I blow smoke in her face to try and get advantage. If I was a rogue,
Big guy,
maybe.
from experience, I want to tell you that's a bad idea.
With what she just rolled, she's gonna say, normally I'd be fine with it, but I had this one guy come in, try and blow smoke in my face. Yeah, that
I mean, isn't
didn't
that
go
just
over well.
asking? Isn't that just asking for this to be a fight instead of a arm wrestling contest? Because that's what it usually means.
Yeah, that's how it went that time.
Yeah, no, that's what that means. If someone blows smoke in your face, it usually means they want to fight you.
Yep. I mean, I guess last time it was Dragonborn that blew smoke in my face, so I guess it is a little different. If you don't blow smoke in my face, then I think it's fine.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine. I pull out one of my lavender cigarettes. These actually smell really nice, and this place doesn't. And
Yeah,
I actually light it
That's nice.
by taking off my eye patch and like using the nice little create fire with that.
Ah, that's what you meant with your eye patch situation.
Yeah.
All right. You ready?
As hold on, and I very quickly pull in Celia over and just as discreetly as I can hand her. And I've finally come up with a name for the dragon. Took me fucking ever.
Oh, really?
But, yeah. I'm calling him Quasar.
Quasar.
Quasar. Okay.
That's a fun one.
Because he explodes into a fiery plasma that destroys everything in his path?
He might. We don't know that.
Hope. We don't know. That could be his, like, kind of breath. His special purple breath.
I
Of just
hope.
destruction. I hope.
After how many sessions? Like,
okay.
Probably at least like 20, 25 sessions he finally has a name.
He does.
Oh my god.
Especially if you include like when he was an egg.
Yeah, no, I was
More.
thinking this way back then. Like, what should I name when he hatches? And this just goose egg for the entirety of sessions until, you know what? I've decided. Quasar.
Yeah. I think Prisma, you've seen the dragon that is now known as Quasar a number of times. You do feel like this from Prisma. You're pretty sure it's from Prisma, but you feel like this sense of the endearment to this little creature. It's like, little ones growing up in the world. Someday he'll pillage a
He'll
village.
be mighty.
And we'll be proud.
He will be mighty one day. I rolled a 6 for sleight of hand because I was trying to do this discreetly.
Oh yeah,
so
but
I very
but
obviously
Prisma's-
didn't.
Yeah.
Prisma's definitely drunk, so it would be more like, oh, this shit's sick.
Sick. Luckily, it seems like most of the patrons here are more focused on the bets that are for this competition that's about to take place. You're not certain if anybody did take note of this little fella, but seems like there's no immediate reaction at the very least.
Perfect. Plays as with Celia. I smoke my first cigar, and we start the wrestle.
All right.
I rage.
All right. You're raging. All right. She'll looks like somebody gonna try and challenge me then, earnestly. Also, before we start, you said Celia's gonna bet for you. How much is Celia putting in towards the bet?
Oh, I'm putting down 20 gold.
That's her bet, though. We're betting for us. Is this in the normal betting pool, or is this just between me and like the champion, or is this separate with her with the whole thing? I was gonna ask.
I'll say you can do it either way. You can do either a personal bet, which is what Prisma did, or you can go in with the bets of this larger crowd that's gathered.
I think a personal bet's fine. How much gold did you want to put on it?
I'm easy. I get a decent amount of winnings here, so you wanna... I don't know how deep your pockets are. 10, 15, 20 gold?
20 is good.
20 works for me.
Sounds you. Cool.
Prisma was
See
there.
under my breath. That's way less than I thought it was going to be.
She's not used to having a whole bunch many people with deeper pockets.
I know. I actually pull out like the same sack that I pulled. Like there was 50 gold, and I start counting on 20.
I mean, I can go higher if you want.
Let's wait. I promise to do this. I'm likely going to do this more than once. Assuming I don't.
Then. Alright then. Let's see. Alright, so she's also going to rage. You're raging. Alright, let's roll. So, pure strength.
Yeah! I summoned in.
She got a 23.
Oh, Jesus. Natural 20. Damn.
Oh, nice. What's your total? What's that bring your total up to, out of curiosity?
Because I only have a +4, because I'm only an 18. So if this is just straight strength, it'd be 24.
Alright.
So
24.
the only way I can win, because if I remember right, I think she's like a straight 20, so I have to beat over. I have to roll higher on the dice, otherwise she wins.
Alright. Yeah, no, you, she's going strong, but you actually move into the advantage position, which is actually surprising her a little bit. It's like, oh, guys, putting up a fight, even early. All right,
Yeah.
Roll again. Could you win it all right here? It's a 21 from her.
Oh my god. Oh wow. I rolled a 6 and a 9.
Ah.
Ooh.
So the
Is that
total
with your bonus?
Yeah, that was just on the dice.
Yeah.
But with the bonus 4, so 13 would have been the total person. So I guess back up to the top.
Right. Yeah, no, she moves you back into the neutral position. Let's roll again. Round 3. Oh, this time she rolled poorly. It's 13 total. Or no, 12 total. Darn my math.
What the actual fuck?
Oh?
Natural 1, 13, so plus the 4, that's a 17.
Alright, 17. You move her back into your advantage. And let's go for round 4.
Yeah, Kimmy's dice is no longer rolling. This has been nothing but under 5.
Probably for the best.
Sorry, Kimmy. Okay.
unnatural 20 on her end.
Shit, the same.
Ah,
It's like 14 and 16. So tie is just
first tie.
damn it.
Tie, I think, just keeps you at the current level.
Yeah. So currently, I have her
still-
by 1 to the side.
Still on your advantage.
Ooh, finish her off, big guy.
Do
Amazing.
it, do it.
All right.
Kumite, kumite, kumite.
This,
Right.
is Cordelia actually saying this?
Yeah, but she's probably saying, I don't know, she's saying something wrong.
Sweep the leg. Oh wait, no, never mind. That's the wrong one.
Like, fight fire with fire. No, that's wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I also was saying that the crowd is like kind of like really because I think with like the past like couple has been back and forth. Mostly it's been you that it's been leaning towards and kind of that. So the crowd is going pretty wild right now. All right, and let's do this again.
All right. Well,
Oh. Say 24 from her.
yeah, no, 21.
21. All right, moves
So back
into
up to
neutral.
stalemate.
Back into neutral. That is one thing about these is that they can go on for a while.
Oh yeah. If you've got we're pretty much the same strength, so it's all up to the die. The
Yeah.
die must decide.
Fine. You're both barbarians and both raging.
We are, and
Oh.
anything
Natural 2025 from her.
nice. This would definitely distort with mine, as I only got a 17.
All right. So now it's moved into her advantage. So again, like the crowd's
Yep.
picking up excitement again.
Yeah.
A lot of bets on the line.
Okay.
A decent amount of bets on the line, at least. All right. Next round. She got a 12 this time.
Oof, that's a 7 and a 13 for 17.
Moves back into neutral. I think that was round number 7, so we're actually getting close to the minute
End of our
mark.
range.
A minute, or yeah, no, I guess it is a minute. 'Cause I think they changed the rules. New.
10 rounds of rage. This is the fastest we've gone through it.
Yeah, burning through this. All right, so let's say that this next one is 8. So I think I lost count, but I think this next one's gonna be 8. She got back in neutral position. She got another 12.
Oof. 11 and 13, so that's another 17. Jeez.
All right, 17.
Boo.
So back to a Thronos' disadvantage.
This is gonna go neck and neck, and we're gonna have to rage again. We're gonna run out of rages before we lose.
So this is 9. That is a unnatural 20 on her part.
Ooh.
I think we moved into your advantage. Yeah, we were in your advantage.
Get a 13 and a 16. So
What was
I'm
that?
just gonna take this. 16 was the total for the highest one of mine. I'm gonna take this opportunity to thank. But still, because your dice, the only one that's helping me right now. All of my other ones have not gone above a
Oh.
15. 13 is the highest I've rolled on any of mine, and
Okay.
Kimmy's hasn't gone above a 5.
You are welcome.
And stuff.
Dragon dice is the only thing keeping me in the game.
Yay! Dragon dice.
We're back to neutral position. Let's let's see. I think this is round 10, so this is the last with at least this first rage.
Yep.
Oh, it's 1 and 19, so 24.
This one's hers because I rolled a 19 too. +4, and that's 23. So back to her advantage?
Back to her advantage.
Yep.
All right. It's going, going back. You can choose to rage again. Actually,
Raging again.
I'm
That's
gonna
my
see if
second
she's
one.
gonna try and go and rage another time in a row. Yeah, she will go ahead and rage again.
I'm definitely going to use this time to take a puff of my cigar. Just blow into the ceiling or to the top, so the smell just gets around.
All right.
This is fun. It's very fun.
Yeah, you're giving me more of a fight than anyone has all night. Having a good time?
The best.
Very nice. She says, kind of with a gritted teeth
Oh,
smile.
is she flirting with your man? God.
Don't know. I take quickly out of my pocket. I take a quick swig of my flask before I set it on the table. See if middle of the table, see if she wants one.
Let's roll the next round, and then we'll see if she takes any. It's her advantage right now as well. That was a 24.
Jesus. 19, so 23. So we're back down to 1.
No, I think that's her win, because I think she was.
Oh,
that was
you said you needed 3 of them, right?
No, it's
3, right?
It's 2 or 3. There's there's the middle position. 1, it either is advantage, and then beyond that, it's a win.
So it's only 2 then. It's not 3.
Well, if you're in,
you go down 3 times, and then you have to lose for the last one.
If it's her advantage, then you have to go middle, your advantage, and then you win, which would be 3. It's 2 or 3, depending on what position you're in.
But why? I'm sorry. I read that really because you start at the center no matter what, so it's going to be 2 down to lose. Since if you're starting at the center no matter what, the second you lose 2, it's over. So the 3s will confuse me.
Yeah, sorry if I said that in a confusing way. I'm gonna say since there have been so many like 1 away, so many close calls, I'll give 1 more roll to see if you're able to kind of lift it back up. Just do the confusion.
That was the way I had it center at the first, and then halfway down, and then at the very end you're that single inch away, like they show in movies, and then the last one's the one where you go down. At least that's the way I thought it was, but it probably was.
I thought about doing it that way, but my thought process was that would drag things out a little bit longer. But I'm gonna give it to you this time since there was confusion, and then also again there's been so many close calls.
Yeah, but that's because we're literally almost at the same strength.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That was a 22 though.
Jesus. 18 for 22.
All right. So I'm
hanging on by a literal thread.
Still very much pressed, and there's somebody in this crowd that just has their eye right next to it. It's oh, it's so close, it's so close. All right, another roll.
I imagine it's the one-eyed Pete dude, a pirate dude. He's no, I can still I can fit a hair in between there. So no.
Yeah. Not quite there. It's not quite there.
Oh fuck! Shit, that's a natural 20 for mine.
That was only a 15 for her.
Did I waste it?
That was a 15 for her, so no, you move back up. It's still her advantage. I'm still going to rule that it's her advantage, but you are out of death's door. I will say that if it does go down, I'm going to go with the rules I had said before, where it's 2 from neutral. But you've gotten out of that sort of last ditch scenario.
Ugh, I'm gonna do something I probably shouldn't. I'm gonna bring back the Kimmy die. Will you be the one that damns me? Because you've been the one that rolled the ones when I was using this.
We'll see. That was an unnatural 20.
Yeah, no, this was because Kimmy die gave me a 16, so I'm not gonna use it. But this was like the best roll Kimmy's die's given me in like a bit. So I'm actually very
Still-
grateful.
Dang.
That's good. That's good.
You're recharging his power by the light of the full moon?
Maybe, I don't know.
I will say I am a little frustrated on how like well I'm rolling as a DM in this sort of situation. It's like, man, I wish my player rolls were this good. Not that they're bad.
Not even.
They're fine.
No, we're just bad. Okay, it's a 23 on mine. This is a 19. You said you were a 24? Or
It was a unnatural 20, so you beat, so we're back in neutral again.
wait. Natural or unnatural?
Unnatural.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I
got a 20.
I heard a natural on my side, sorry.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Sorry. 20 total on that roll. So rolling for the next one.
Okay, so so it's back to neutral?
Yeah, back to neutral. You got a 17 on this one.
10. Whoa! It's an 18. So 22. Jesus, this dragon die is the only thing saving me right now.
It's a good dice. So yeah, it's back to your advantage. This is a long one as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Nope.
Next one, let's see. Your advantage. That was a 22 for her.
Now, I tried the Kimmy die again. No. 4 and then a 1. So no, Kimmy die is back in prison. Back in fucking prison.
Yeah, don't know why you let it out. But I mean, it worked so far. Back in neutral.
Okay. How many rounds is this? Like, I think we're almost halfway through our second rage.
I'm gonna say this is 5. Level round 5 for the second one. Yeah, this is gonna be like multiple minutes in and of itself. All right. Another 22.
No, she got me on this one. 17, so it would have been 21 plus 4? Yeah, 21. The math is right? My math is right.
17 plus 4 would be 21.
Yeah.
All right. So it's back to her advantage.
Blackjack, baby! Blackjack!
And you immediately win! Wow! There's actually like a bit of murmuring now.
Come on.
Back to her.
Mother.
Wait, no, that was neutral. That's right. No, that was. That's right. Okay. Rolling again.
I'm afraid I'm going to lose my luck in this one.
It's a 12 on that one.
Yeah. Double 18s. So 22. But
Nice.
this feels like a very ill omen. 2 high numbers.
Okay, so back to neutral.
One of us is going to get tired eventually.
That's
Jesus.
that's one of the things with this one is that there's not actually accounting for. I guess that's something that you could add is like a -1 penalty for every. Except that just if you're doing it for, I'd have to workshop that. Sorry, that is a 13.
Do you roll a Constitution? Maybe, I don't know. No, that was 18 for me.
18.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know why I'm stressing this out.
So that's,
this isn't an actual fight. It's just an arm wrestling thing. Why is it stressing me out?
it's in your advantage again. All you need to do is win this one.
9. Second one going in.
Oh, that is 15 total. You said you got a 9 total?
No, 9 for the first one, which is the dragon die.
Oh.
This is the lowest roll it's given me. And then...
That's pretty good.
Motherfucker, I grabbed the wrong one! The Kimmy dice gave me a 15 plus 4, that's 19.
Oh, the Kimmy dice.
Oh my
You
god!
win with the Kimmy dice.
I don't know why I have the bone die in the jail. It didn't do anything wrong. But
you win.
Mistake. But I win, but I've been using the Kimmy die the whole time. Oh my god.
The crowd erupts in cheers of somebody has I mean, not entirely dethroned, but you have beaten her, and after a hard fought battle, she says, "Wow, all right," kind of nursing her arm. Well done. That was a good fight there. Well, not fight, but you know what I mean.
No, yeah, it was a good match. If you ever want to actually fight, I'd love to. I'm always down for a good scrap. And you can see him like trying to like stretching his own arm like it was almost dislocated. Almost got him that.
You know, that was rough on the both of you, but she will pass over the 20 gold that the two of you had bet.
Sweet. Mm-hmm. I know exactly what I'm going to do with this.
All right.
Put it in a separate pouch.
Separate pouch.
Yeah. And I go and ask Celia, how did she do?
How did I do?
There's a light behind me. Let's see. You win. Actually, let me do. Actually, no, let me do. Sorry, figuring out how I want to roll. Thank you. Okay. You win. 78.
The bar. Someone bet the bar.
I got
You win
another
78
one.
gold.
Oh,
You're just gonna start collecting them. It seems like there was only a few other people that placed bets on Othronus. They are also getting a pretty good payout, as most of these bets were on her.
Yeah, no, she was the champion to bet on.
Yeah. Sorry.
yeah, Celia's
All
walking over, big smiles.
You did good?
You did good. Never doubted you for a second.
Ah, we did good. That's good, because I did. She almost dislocated her arm there for a second. Hear like an audible pop.
Ew. You know what'll fix that? Some more drinks.
More drinks. All right.
Here or back downstairs?
The bars.
Because I gotta go find Prisma and hand him some money, but let's see what he was doing while we were doing this.
Yeah, I will say if you're heading away to go get drinks, she'll say, "Oh yeah, and thanks for the good fight. If you have anybody else that might give me a good fight, good wrestling, good competition, send them my way, or let me know where I can find them."
I could do that. I could. There's a part of me that like looks over to Celia for a second. It's like, no.
No.
Yes, but no. Like, because I 100% believe you could beat her in a fight, but she wants an arm wrestle.
Yeah, no, there's a
So
difference.
There's a big.
No, there's a difference. There is a difference. Because I was about to say like you could definitely beat like us in a fight. She's definitely burned me before, but no, you mean arm wrestling.
He's calling you delicate.
I do not have the most upper body strength, I will admit.
Yeah,
Strength,
but you can
not her
set shit on
strength.
fire, and isn't that like more fun?
Absolutely.
For you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll jump back a little bit. Prisma, you had headed downstairs to grab a drink. What would you like to do?
Well,
Is there-
Prisma just has like bumping in people and shit and trying to stay upright. He's a bit of a lightweight. So he gets to the bartender, asks for a refill, pays him I don't know, the 3, I think it was, you guys said like 3 silver, and asks him, hey, by any chance, because I know it feels like this place, you got a lot of people just coming through. Have you ever seen any other sorcerers, wizards? And then he'll just kind of wave his hand, wave the pen, and show a bunch of weird images. I wish I could find a picture. And asks that we're talking or had anything that had to do with this shit.
Are you asking, did any of them have a pen? Or are you talking about the weird designs on them?
The weird designs.
Let me actually roll.
Actually, I think I have a picture. I just don't know where I would put it.
You could put it in the art channel. If it's art.
It's kind of art.
Okay.
I don't know. It's
I
not
mean,
really
regarding,
art.
I mean, art regarding something like visually in the game, not like a piece of art necessarily.
I see. One momento. Yeah, all of that. And
Yeah, I don't know if this is. Yeah, you're saying not the designs on the pen, but like what you're drawing in here, sort of thing.
Right, yeah, all the weird
Okay,
symbols.
yeah,
He doesn't
okay.
expect him to know it, but these are weird and out there, so maybe something caught his eye.
Something. Yeah, he kind of shrugs his shoulders while kind of wiping a glass. Says, doesn't look like something that would be my area of expertise, but I'm sure somebody's coming through here with stuff like that. Magic and stuff. Yeah, he's just describing it's magic.
Okay. And he just kind of like looks defeated a little bit. And
Not really.
Yeah. Not really the answer he was looking for. That's kind of how his journey has been so far. So he'll just I guess
you're also asking a bartender. I mean, admittedly, you're just trying to get information, but he's not gonna know everything that everybody knows, and this isn't necessarily gonna be stuff that he's gonna see a whole ton of if there is somebody passing through.
Do you know anyone that would know something?
Kind of thinks for a moment, says, this is all like writings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Equations and stuff. That would be. Is anybody in town that might have some knowledge about that? That might be Cass. She runs a. What do you call it? Would be forgery, but she not much need of that right now in Skullport. Xanathar in charge and all. I think my sister was stopping by there as well. She runs the shop called the Poisoned Quill here in Skullport. If there's somebody in Skullport that would know something of that sort, probably would be her. That's just my guess, though.
Oh, okay. That sounds amazing. I will definitely do that. But first, and then he opens his mouth. It almost looks like he opens his mouth like 180 and then just pours the beer in. Puts it down. Another one, please.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oof. I'm gonna use my mini dice.
Mini dice for a big roll.
But they're so adorable and surprisingly heavy.
Slingshot action.
I got a 14. I had 11 plus 3, so 14.
So yeah, you're feeling it a decent bit, but you're able to, hold it at least a little bit. So you're not feeling the full effects, but
that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean you're still feeling it.
No, wait, if I may, that's unfortunate. Yeah,
it's unfortunate that you're
chugs
not
another
as
one
drunk as you could be.
Chugs another one, slams it down. Okay, one more.
All right. Yeah, and these are 3 silver each. And that reminds me, Elthronis, when you bought the round for everybody earlier, I don't remember if we got this during the last session as well when you bought a round for everybody at the table. But that would be 15 silver when you bought the round for everybody.
I was going to ask, did the 5 gold give to the server run out yet, or?
Oh, right. You just gave her 5 gold. That's right. Yeah, no, you're.
If it did run out, I let her hold it to let me know.
Yeah, no, that hasn't run out yet, unless you specified that some of that was a tip. She would keep the rest as a tip.
I mean, if it hasn't run out yet, she can keep what's left.
Yeah. Yeah, Prisma, you get another. I'm assuming you're drinking another. You can go ahead and roll again.
Oh, I did. I got a 7.
Yeah, no. You're feeling it. You're feeling it. You're definitely feeling it. Good tingle in your hands. I imagine Dragonborn would feel it in their snout as well. Just kind of their, bodily structure. Kind of like feeling it in your nose. Just, face. But no, yeah, you feel good deal inebriated at this point in time. Like you step away from the counter and you're making sure you gotta concentrate on making sure your footing's good.
Okay, all right.
Sort of.
Now, I guess when he turns around, does he see everyone else?
Yeah, let's say that you've gotten a few down, knocked a few back, and we'll say that this is around the time that the others are coming down the stairs to come and get some drinks themselves. So, Othronus, Celia, and Cordelia, you're walking up to the bar, and you see Prisma there, kind of turned around and kind of wobbling a little bit.
Are you drunk?
Hey, beer, worm swill guy. How many was that?
From what I could tell, I think you had one before. I think you just knocked 3 back, roughly. So I think that's number 4 that you just finished, or you're working on right now.
And those 3 were in the last 2 minutes. So yeah, I'm pretty.
You feel like you could probably vomit, but you're not at the point where it's like active danger.
You're also not sure if you're gonna vomit out the alcohol or your lightning.
This is also true.
It's rainbows. It's rainbows to the iridescence. Rainbows.
Taste the rainbow.
Acid rainbows.
Wonderful. I will say he's definitely drunk, but like the crazy look in his eye, it's not really there. It's he looks almost normal.
Are you okay?
I don't think he's okay.
Well,
Should we? Do you need to sit down? Do you need to lay down?
Do you need another drink?
I don't think he needs
You need
another
a
drink.
Tylenol.
What's that?
fuck.
It's this
The Grand
magical.
Wizard Tylenol.
If you actually
Regular strength Tylenol. It's the name of this great plant that you just light on fire and roll up into this little cigarette.
But it's like the red and blue ones, and it looks like a dragon egg, and you just crack it open and instant healing.
It works like smelling salts, though.
I mean, red and blue do combine to make purple. Maybe you need to think of a new name for your little friend there. Tylenol.
Oh my god.
Quasar, do you want to be called the Tylenol? I ask him because I'm assuming he's like chilling on Celia's shoulder.
Yeah, just kind of like chirps and like cocks his head sideways.
Nah, I think you're good with Quasar.
I think Prisma would say, as he like kind of stumbles, it's nice when I have a moment of peace up here. And he points at his head. I think I've gotten drunk enough that part of me is just passed out. And you do notice he's talking normally. He's drunk, but he's definitely talking normally.
Like normal considered how he normally talks?
Right, like no weird mannerisms or anything. He's talking, maybe slurring a little bit, but he's not crazed.
I like Drunk You. Drunk You seems alright.
Understood in context, but out of context, that
that's funny. That's funny.
Comical statement.
And to Celia's question, he'll say, "Is my memory's like a block of Swiss cheese. There's a lot of just nothing. So I'll let you know if I feel better."
You know that actually is putting together a lot of just take a seat. I think that would be better for everyone.
Do we want to go back to the table, or do we want
to... Do we know roughly what time we're supposed to be meeting? I forgot her name.
The captain.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he would have told me. Fuck.
Yeah, she didn't say when she was gonna be back. She said that she'd make some preparations when she got the opportunity, and that she'd meet up with you here.
Oh, okay.
You're not certain how long that is? It's getting to around the point it's like, okay, where is she? I think we're right around like the 45-minute mark, we'll say, roughly. Which does mean, Celia, your disguise, it's not out yet, but you've got it's on the later end of that disguise. The second disguise spell that you cast there.
Do I cast
gonna pop
it
one
again?
more, or are you gonna introduce the drow Celia to the Underdark?
Nope, pop in another one.
I mean, you can wait. You still have enough time.
Yeah. Let me know when the hour's up. I'm definitely gonna be popping another one though.
Will do.
I hope you really don't get in a fight, because I have I'm gonna run out of spell slots so fast.
Actually, if I may, like your disguise self, is it just you, but like not in drow form?
I am generic human.
Oh, okay.
So generic human number 3.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that you did see her cast this spell. Or wait, no. You did it. Did you?
No,
do it
I did it before
you got
the
on the
ship.
boat? Okay, that's
Yeah.
right. Okay, yeah. So you haven't seen her. You still got the intimidating aura from Celia, but you just haven't seen that she is drow.
You just know she's a scrappy human.
Scrappy human that hates humans. She's human phobic.
But seemed to get along well with this drow kid on the ship.
Did she?
I mean, they didn't have like that. I don't know if they overheard the talk.
But yeah, Prisma would definitely find a table. Probably one that actually free. I don't know how busy this place is. So just find a table, sit down, and you'll see. Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, go ahead. I was gonna ask him a question, but you
Go ahead.
finish. I was gonna ask him. Sit down, pour myself a drink, or order a. I don't know. Have I finished my first drink, or am I just waiting on the second one?
I mean, you've definitely. I'm assuming that you, unless you've been drinking conservatively, you've probably finished and had a refill.
Yeah, no. So I'm taking my drink and ask him. Quick question, and I pull out a gold. What's the most you've ever lost or won on coin toss?
Are you gonna shoot me through the head with one of those cow things?
You can shoot people through the head with a cow?
Oh my god.
You now have his
It's just
skeleton.
there's a scene from No Country for Old
Yeah,
Men.
I know. That's what I'm quoting.
That's why I'm like, holy shit.
I am very much.
He did
I'm
say,
stealing the line for my own purposes.
oh my god. He did say, he does say, a coin toss, not much, but luck doesn't seem to be on my side.
It might change. Might not. Are you willing to take the bet?
What are we betting?
Well, if you miss, or if you're wrong, you're going to take another shot with me. But if you call it, you get back something you lost.
Yeah, right. How about heads?
I flick the coin. DM, would you like to roll this one? Just a D4?
Sure, yeah. I'll
pick odds or
roll.
Just pick odds or even.
Let's say evens for heads and odds for tails. That was an odd.
Well, there you go. Sounds like another drink.
That's fair enough. I'll just wave the. Would this be the waitress, whichever one's available over?
Yeah, she'll come over. She just
Hey,
brings
shots.
over a couple of these pints. Like, oh, shots. That's gonna be a little extra. Is that all good?
That's fine. I pull out the bag of 20 gold and place it next to him and take out a piece. He's paying.
I mean, at this point, you still have money from that the 5 that you put down before.
Yeah, but this is separate.
Okay.
This is his treat.
All right then. And she goes and brings over. Yeah, she brings over. She actually brings over. With gold, that would be 2 shots. And places one in front of each. Or the both of you.
Pick up my shot and for a toast.
He'll pick up a shot, and there is a little. If he had skin, it'd look green on his face right now, but he picks it up anyways.
That was
Looking a little bit
really
more
loud.
teal than normal.
You are looking teal, my scaled friend.
Just fucking drink.
Lady Luck. You can be such a bitch in a moment. And take the shot.
I don't think Dragonborns have a lip, so he just kind of like puts it in his bottom jaw.
Lizards may not have lips. I'll say Dragonborn have something custom, or at least able to move their mouth.
I almost imagine him like he
Similar.
like grabbed it with his teeth and just like tilted his head up and just let it fall.
Puts it in his nostril. Hey, I'm just gonna. Afterwards, you do see like he's definitely feeling this, and
We should
That's a high balance.
he's like definitely seeing double. He takes out the glasses that you did see on his coat and puts them on, and he's just like, I remember boats, and I kind of know you guys. Oh shit! He kind of like nodded off for a bit.
Oh boy.
Oh man. He'll take out a little bit, a little pipe, tiny little thing, right? Put some tobacco in there, and then just gets like the nearest like lantern, just control flame to just light his little pipe. He's definitely swaying in his seat still, and he does ask.
was smoking the lavender cigarette.
His cloves. What exactly are you guys? It seems I think we picked you up, right?
Honestly, we're just passing through.
Yeah. And it looks at the 3 of you, and all of you just. What exactly are you guys passing through for?
It's the price of exploration. We went somewhere we knew how to get out of, but we decided to take a new way. That new way led us here.
We were told
And
we
now
were
we're just
taking a
going back.
shortcut. And I'm pretty sure
You
we
were
lied
not.
to. Pretty sure
We
we
were-
lied to.
We
You
will
see,
talk to
because we
him.
took that wrong turn
later.
at Albuquerque.
He said
told you
left
he-
Albuquerque, not right, and I'm pretty sure he
Darn.
went right.
He told you he didn't know where it led to.
I'm pretty sure
That's not
he
the way I
said
remember
it
it.
was a shortcut.
Yeah, that's the way I remember it.
Positive. He said it was a shortcut.
So we're gonna have to have a talk with him about
Exactly.
that at some point. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my god. So, and he's like, so it seems like you guys have been around. Or it sounds like you guys have been around.
Well, more or less.
Then he'll put down his booklet. I don't think he wants to use magic right now. And he does show you guys the images that he showed the bartender, and just have you guys come upon any kind of sorcerer, magician, it may be even a druid. I'm not sure if they would understand, but I'm just gonna put it out there, that may have used any kind of magic with these kinds of symbols.
I'll look at the symbols. Do I know anything about these things?
Yeah.
Celia and Cordelia haven't checked in with you in a while. One, mic check, and then two, are you paying attention to this conversation? Is Cordelia?
She's just kind of watching everybody still with the arm wrestling, if there's still more of that going.
Oh, is she upstairs then?
Yes.
Is
Sorry,
she
maybe
actively looking for people in the bar to arm wrestle? Like
No,
so
more
they arm
she's just
wrestle her?
studying. She's studying the technique.
Ah, I see. Do
She
you want
wants
to
a
say, 'cause
rematch.
they're sitting at the arm wrestling's happening like kind of right next to the balcony there, or did you want to say that you're watching that from the table, or did you want to say that you're up there with them?
Well, I thought I hadn't left up there with them, but
Well, the others had gone downstairs again and are sitting at a table downstairs.
Yeah, I think I've kind of like rejoined them, but like on the margins, quietly, not interrupting whatever they're doing, and
Okay.
watching the arm wrestling go down.
All right. You can roll a history check if you want to. I guess in that case.
Okay.
And then the others, you can. Everybody can roll. Well, everybody but Prisma can roll a history check. See if you have any indication or recognize these might be. Side note for Prisma as well.
Ha! That's a 5. She's enthusiastic, but she's not very observant with this.
You recognize a few things, but when did they put letters in math?
Yeah, that's so weird.
Oh, I recognize the equal sign.
Maybe what they're doing to
There's a
win
few
at the
numbers in
arm
there.
wrestling is to steal the other person's chi with the touch of their hand.
Well, that's not up at the arm wrestling, but
Nah, these are the theories that she's coming up with, since she can't seem to pick up on the
wondering.
methods.
This is not up my alley.
See, it's actually a blinking contest, and every time they lose, they have to blink and come down one.
All right. Thronis and Celia. What have you got?
I sure do not. Hold on. Rolled a 4. 8.
You only had a plus
Absolutely.
4 in.
I think
Is it history or arcana?
History.
Yeah, plus 4, so 8.
Yeah, this is about where you've seen this before. So let's just say I'll give you a few things arcana-wise. So, at the moment. And then Othronus. What'd you get?
I'm looking for anything that might give me any kind of advantage. Does it have anything to do with dragons or celestials, or looking for anything that might... I rolled a 3.
Fortunately, not really.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah. So yeah, all of you
Wiggly magic
recognize
lines.
a few of the symbols and a few of the oh hey, there's letters in there. I think the lot of you know, general simple day-to-day mathematics, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and maybe a few bits, small bits outside of that. But I don't think you all know anything much past this. I'm also going to say Prisma. This is partially just saying that you would know this, and partially also just to make help you look in the right direction as well. This sort of stuff, most mages aren't going to have the similar flavoring of magic where they would have. Or most mages, even if they do incorporate this sort of stuff, they're not going to necessarily have it like visually in their magic. If the character does know. Yeah.
I think after all this time, first of all, he's asking anyone now because he's desperate. But he's definitely more. He no longer tries to explain it or how it works. It's more like, have you seen any of this? I don't expect you to know it. I don't expect you to know it. But like y'all said, this is some funky stuff. Have you seen this weird stuff before? And that's really what it is. I don't know if it would have stood out because it's not so common. But he does kind of like
I'll say with
he puts his head down on the table a little bit in defeat. He's like, okay, I guess I can ask the other person when. Oh my god.
I'm just gonna ask Celia, do you think Gale might know anything about this, or Blackstone?
They both. I don't know if Gale is very good with symbols. I don't know.
I mean,
him
let's just
that well.
I mean, I know he does weird magic-y stuff because of the thing with his tower.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it's this kind of magic-y stuff.
I was going to actually add on because I would say with Celia, with your background in magic, you definitely don't have much of a formal education when it comes to magic, but I think you do understand, particularly with some of these equations, I think something that you would pick up on is that this is, you do know that for wizards in particular, even if they don't know it specifically, some of them study the deeper magic, which does have its root in the principles of science and mathematics. Not something that you concern yourself much with, but you do recognize, again, with some of these symbols and kind of how this all is just generally looking, this is probably, you would recognize this as math related, and that it can be connected to magic in itself.
If you say nerd again.
Nerds.
You were going to ask for that one.
Oh my god, it's Dunamancy.
Oh my fucking hell. Damn. No, he's just like, I just need to find someone to help me. I just need to find this. I would hire you guys, but I don't have any money. I don't have any leads, so anyone know about dragons?
A dragon.
I slowly raise my hand.
I pat the dragon that's currently on me.
A thing or two.
Oh. Scratches the little dragon.
Like, more specific, what kind or how so dragon?
What kind? How
so?
Sorry. kind of thing.
What kind? How so? Is a special kind of dragon?
So it's more like treasure that I'm looking for, and I'm just trying to find it. I think I may find what I'm looking for there, and I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I have no leads to where this kind of. I don't even know if it would be in like a vault or a cave, or I'm just kind of just shooting in the dark here.
Okay,
So I
so
get to go in for school and not actually joining the military. What the fuck?
so wait, are you looking for a dragon to find its hoard because there's an item you think is in there?
I mean that's what the voice is saying. Not now, but I don't know what that means. I don't know what that fucking means.
Look, if the voice in your head is telling you to do something and you don't understand, you either tell it to explain or you tell it to go away.
He just gives you this deadpan look, like.
Well, that sounds very sane.
Look, we all have voices in our head. They're all in different volumes.
He stares at you for a bit, and then his eyes just go over to Celia, and he gives her this look like, really?
I mean, he's not wrong.
Wait a minute, you guys don't have voices in your head?
Do you not? I say petting Quasar a little bit.
Before this, no. The total number of voices, normal people here, is an astounding 0.
You don't have a conscious or anything?
One.
That's interesting.
Not all of us can be Crystal.
Shit. Look,
Listen, it's called aphantasia. It's a disease.
Is it a disease?
It's not
or
a
just
disease.
Condition.
It's a condition.
I was about to. You're a disease.
You're a towel. Damn it.
But he's like, I'm gonna try. Hopefully, I'm gonna try that person the bartender said. Maybe they'll point me in the right direction before we sail off again. But I am.
Are they here in the
running
bar or here
low.
in town?
Huh?
Wait, so you're trying to find a hoard from a dragon. Do you know where this would be?
Are you trying to find a dragon with a specific hoard? Or do you
I
just
think
want
so.
treasure?
I think so.
Do you want
It's-
input or do you want? Okay.
Oh, go no, yeah, go ahead.
If do you want input from what Prisma's probably been what Prisma's been directing you towards, or do you want?
Oh no, you can go ahead, yeah,
because
because he's kind of like I said, his memory's Swiss cheese, and to say that this Prisma plays nice is a lie. So
you'd probably be saying, you probably what the vibe that you've generally been getting is information, though on what is been kind of up in the air. But Prisma does know that sometimes dragons, as part of their hoard, they'll have information or various sources of magic. So that, I think, is what you might be directed towards.
yes, and I will say this: the thing that makes him most nervous, and I'm not saying this as Prisma, I'm saying this out of character, is that the person that was helping him understand what's going on with him and that seems to know a little bit more is the professor that fought against Tiamat. So he is afraid that it might be like a whore by him. He just doesn't know. He's terrified of that idea, but He's like, fuck, if that's, I guess I'm just gonna be nuts for the rest of my life because I'm not gonna do that. But he explained it pretty well, and so right now he's just kind of looking for answers and directions, and that's kind of what he's been doing all the way up to this point. He's just kind of been like, if there was a montage, it'd just be a whole bunch of people he's asking and then pointing in different directions and shit. So that's where he is now. He's essentially following rumors, if that makes sense. But he does say, look, I have no right to ask you guys because I feel like it's going to be quite an uphill battle, even if I do find this dragon horde. God, I didn't think I ever had to say that in my life.
I mean,
I will let you have my share of the gold. I just want information.
your share of the gold of what?
Or not gold, sorry. You guys can have whatever, if there's treasure, whatever, because I'm assuming this is important. You guys can have that so long as I can have this, what I'm looking for. It's much more valuable to me than anything else.
But you don't know what that actually is.
Correct.
Yeah, can you tell us anything about either this dragon or this horde that you're searching for?
Do you know the type of dragon it needs to be? A horde from, or?
Well,
Are they a nice dragon?
I hope so.
Are they named Smog?
Oh my god.
I hope not.
I hope not. Seriously. I think he's like Prisma. I think Prisma, he explains it's something about math and reality, and I don't know if there are other dragons that dabble in that sort of thing as entities or personifications of that, but I have this feeling that this dragon hoards not just physical things or of monetary value, but actual information. And right now I'm just kind of trying to figure out who that may be, because I've never heard of a dragon doing such a thing.
So, again, just to kind of check in, I think there's a little bit of confusion here, because I think you're referring to this dragon horde, and I think that's the vault of dragons that they're searching after. You don't know all the details regarding their search, but that's from the knowledge about this is still much of mystery. But it's a vault in the city. I will say, you've heard about this vault around, and I think you felt like a kind of a draw, an interest in it, perhaps from yourself, perhaps from Prisma, and I think that's part of why you came to Waterdeep, is to see if this might have any knowledge inside of it. You don't know what awaits you inside, if there's a dragon waiting in there, or if it's empty. But you do get a feeling that it might have information that might help you.
No, I understand that. What I'm saying is Prism,
Okay.
like the actual
Are you saying
person, he's just getting kind of flashes and images or things of what he wants, and this is his conclusion because it's not like he's sharing his information. So I'm sure he'll learn that.
Dragon Lords in general, yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure he will learn that. But right now he's just going off the bits of information he's being told, and that's the picture that's kind of being painted in his head.
Right.
Right. So he's probably completely wrong. I'm hoping that the next person I talk to will help kind of clear that up. Because I think that's also a reason why he's just kind of been wandering with no real information. It's because that's what his conclusion was. And clearly, that's not the right conclusion.
Starting to wonder if this is going to be an actual dragon heist.
I hope not. I really hope not.
Is the heist that we actually steal an entire dragon and not just gold dragons?
Actually, tiny dragons made of gold, and we got to steal them.
Yeah.
Oh,
500,000 tiny gold piece-sized dragons
my god.
Imagine
They're
the
going to
chaos we could unleash with that.
everywhere.
Oh
Impressive.
my god.
At that point, I'd start taking levels into druid like Swarm Keeper.
That would be fun. Or Stormkeeper Ranger?
Maybe.
Either way. An army of dragons.
Of tiny little dragons.
I will say, because I know that you also wanted to wrap up earlier, and I know that this has kind of gone longer, but I didn't want to cut things off. I'm gonna do this because keep things going, but we're gonna wrap up here in a moment. As you all are talking, and we might, when we start up next time, we might have a little bit more of this conversation before we jump back into this. The doors of the tavern actually swing open, and two figures come striding in and kind of look between some of the patrons, including the four of you, and they tell you, "Come with us. It's time." And they're beckoning you to come with them. So we're going to get the more of that during the next session.
Ooh.
And probably finish this conversation. So, I want to wrap up the evening, but I don't want to. I want to cut out.
I get it.
See if I yell bar fight and just throw my pint at someone and then leave.
I will
I was
say
just-
you don't recognize either of these figures.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was going to be my first
Ew.
question.
Mm.
Stranger
Oh, yeah,
danger.
Ah!
Heh.
But I've seen
I
this movie.
completely
Isn't
trust
it well?
these guys.
Charisma?
Probably.
So you're
I
being
think-
What are the odds these guys are working for the Mind Flayer I pissed off?
Oh my god.
the
I
Mind
think,
Flayer or the Beholder?
I think my character right now is like, oh fuck,
because
what did
the
I do?
Beholder I pissed off. That's another guy all together.
Well, maybe not you
I think-
specifically, but Xanthar in general.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because I don't think I'm
Sorry?
high enough to give a crap about me.
Prisma, you were saying? Or Matt, you were saying?
Mic check. 1, 2.
Sorry about that. No, like I said, I think I think he would just be fuck, what did I do? What did Prisma do? Fuck. Disappear.
Disappear without a trace.
He's Houdini.
Part of me wants to continue, but I know you gotta. It sounds like you gotta get going, and it's also getting on the later end in general.
Yeah.
Thank you for hosting.
Yeah,
Intrigued to see what happens next session.
this has been fun. Sorry
This
for
is sundown
like-
time.
I wanted these kind of sessions. I figured that we would probably. I was prepared to go a little bit farther, but I was also figured that it would be good to have, particularly again, these sorts of conversations with Prisma, have an opportunity to chat about stuff like this, and then before kind of jumping into whatever might come next.
Introduce his conflict.
I mean, we got to figure out a reason why we want to stick around. I kept because I honestly thought he was going to say like, "Yeah, I'm hunting a dragon. You guys want to come steal from it?"
No, like I said, he's honestly like, I know he wants this, and he's just telling me random fucking words, and I think this is what he means. I'm gonna die.
I'm going to die. Just throwing that into a casual
Dragon.
conversation.
And treasure and these symbols, man. And I just keep imagining that meme of the dude trying to figure something out. It's all connected.
All connected. From time to time, I want to say stuff like, and this is going for Prisma, but also just like with other parts of everybody else's story as well. Like, there's times where like I want to say stuff to like either like connect dots or clarify something or some like just stuff like that. But like as a DM, it's like, but then that takes away some of the mystery. That takes away some of the the fun of playing the game. Like I could just say like where to go, what to find, what you'll find, and all that. But that's not as exciting as actually having that adventure.
Absolutely.
But yeah, the adventure will continue next time on Waterdeep Dragon Heist.
All right,
Yeah.
all right, man.
But this has been fun.
No, yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you for hosting.
Yeah.
I'm glad
We
everybody
got
made it
you.
home safe and sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys all have an awesome day tomorrow and a great week and a good night's sleep.
Oh yeah.
I will.
Yeah.
I will try to get some of those.
40 winks prescribed to everybody.
40 winks? I can do 40 winks.
I don't know what that
I can do that right now.
Oh my god.
I don't know where 40 winks comes from either, but I just know that means sleep.
I don't know
I
if
can't.
I've gotten to 40, but I'm probably close.
Oh my god.
I can't promise that because yesterday I accidentally stayed up till 2 playing that new Throne and Liberty MMORPG that dropped.
What was the RPG that dropped? What was the name?
Throne and Liberty.
I've not heard of this one.
Yeah, it's on the PSN. I dropped like the 1st of October. Pretty standard. I was figuring out how to not die because of like one of the block thing it has, because it's specialized and they give you a bunch of options. It's pretty simple. You can play like different weapons and stuff, but they give you all of them so you could switch whenever you want. I didn't realize that you have to pick the specific block for the weapon you're equipped. So because you start out with a big sword and a bow, but I switched mine out for a staff and a big sword. But you have to equip the block that pertains to your weapon. So if you don't have that, you can't block. So every time the game kept yelling at me, "Time your block to stop this boss from smacking you across the field." I couldn't. I kept getting smacked across the field.
Yeah, that's tricky.
What a story.
I know. It's a good, fun game, though. You could turn into you get like essentially think you're a druid, but you can do anything pretty much for weapon-wise, because your quick running is just you turning into an animal. If you want to swim, you turn into an aquatic animal. If you want to fly, you can turn into a flying animal.
Neat.
All right.
Yeah, very visually pleasing. It's the basic MMO stuff.
Cool.
All right.
Well, take care, everybody. I'm gonna head to bed. Everybody
Yeah.
sleep
Good
well.
Good
Have
night,
a good
everybody.
week. See you
Same to
Wednesday.
you.
Good night.
See you
That was
Wednesday.
great, guys.
See you.